It is whatever you are not convicted about that can be altered by a slight alternative. The greatest enemy of great is good. People have mortgaged great destinies for a good life. Because to go from good to great will require another dimension of conviction. It will require you trusting beyond, almost looking foolish to those who know you. Almost looking idle. Almost looking as if nothing is happening for you. So you are convinced that God says you will be a salt to the world. And meanwhile, you went to meet your elder sister to just raise you small money. And she said, this is how you want to be salt to the world. Now, how you know you are convicted is you will say, thank you, if like yap me. How you know you are not convinced is, my sister, me too, I'll be thinking about it as you are saying it. Do you understand what I mean? The more likelihood you have of agreeing with a destiny that is not what God showed you reveals the degree to which you are convicted about what God told you. If you can easily look for an alternative, it means even that thing you saw, you were not sure that you saw it. Somebody say, I hear you. John chapter 3 verse 16 says, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whosoever believes in him. So the premise for receiving the miraculous is believing God. It's not even how much you shout or how much you don't shout or how much, whilst those things are a physical expression of a psychological state, it is not evidence that the one that shouted more will receive a bigger miracle. But what is sure, the one that absolutely believes will come into it. And that is what we are praying about today. That as we come into this week of, no matter what it is, don't edit the vision, edit your convictions. A star, a moon, a sun, moon, and 11 stars bowed before. What the brothers came and said, you are a foolish boy. How can you be dreaming these kinds of dreams? The other time again he came, he said, as we were having lunch, he said, I saw all of us were in the farm, we were putting hay, and all of you's own bowed to my own. Do you know how arrogant that sounds? So sometimes the reason why we edit our convictions is because we think we are more concerned about what people will think about it than God. Did you go to school? Who gave you the audacity to dream like this? What skills do you have to be dreaming and talking like this? Psalm 62. Psalm 11 verse 2. Sorry. Psalms 11 verse 2. So there are certain things we must be convicted about as a bedrock for every other thing we believe in our faith. So when someone comes and says, is it since 1960 we have been praying for Nigeria? See where Nigeria is. I know this is a very sensitive subject, but this is why convictions are important. If at some point in this past 65 years, you have caught yourself saying, when will this Nigeria really change? You are the reason why we must pray today. Do you understand what I'm saying? It means that our convictions are beginning to wane. Because we think that it is until something physical happens that we can see Nigeria change. Meanwhile, scripture says that a nation was born in one day. The thing is so vandalized. Nigerians are bruised, traumatized. So once one thing goes wrong, we remember the other things that have gone wrong. True or false? Once NEPA takes light, we will remember how there's no good road. Even though taking light has nothing to do with good road. Do you understand my point? I saw a video just before we got into this fast, and I bound every foul spirit. The guy is a Ghanaian, and he goes around spending naira in Ghana to see how much it is Right? Many years ago, when you go to Ghana with Naira, you're a big boy, you're flexing. So this guy goes with 10,000 Naira and says he wants to go and get something. And he comes back and he's angry because he's 70 cedis now. He's now 70 cedis. He wanted to pay rent. He sent 500,000 Naira to the person. And the person said it's 3,800 cedi. So he was frustrated. That is this not Ghana just here? And as I was looking at it, I don't know how I was feeling. But that feeling was, I was almost saying, God,